Alright guys, so I really want you guys to pay attention and really focus on what I'm about to say, and that is to pretty much not lose faith and focus on Kaspa. Honestly guys, I am looking at, a lot of these comments on my videos, okay, where I talk about Kaspa. I'm even on X, okay, and a lot of people are saying, Kaspa is not moving. I heard that right 2 years ago, and still Kaspa is still not really moving. Okay, Kaspa's going down, it's going to 0 cents, it's not going to be worth anything. Kaspa's gonna fail. Like, I'm reading all these negative comments about Kaspa, and people are just losing focus and faith for Kaspa, right? But I am here to tell you guys, okay, I am making this video right now to pretty much tell you guys and to remind you guys we are here for Kaspa for long term. Okay, Kaspa was created late of 2021, so it's been over 3 years now since Kaspa was created. So if you really think about it, 3 years, like over 3 years, is not that long. Kaspa is still developing, as we all know, and that's why I always tell you guys many times. Okay, we are still so early for Kaspa. Like, this is where I see Kaspa right now is like the early stages of Bitcoin, where Bitcoin was back 2015, 2013, even earlier, right? That's why I see Kaspa right now, guys. Kaspa is still so early. Remember, guys, okay, Kaspa is still developing, okay, still being tested and whatnot on a lot of different things, okay? And a lot of them are completed, but not all of them. Okay, Kaspa's still developing. Soon enough, okay, we're gonna see Kaspa listed on a lot of tier 1 exchanges. Okay, major crypto exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, even something like Crypto.com. Okay, as I said many times. So this is just a clear signal, guys, of how early we are for Kaspa. Like, Kaspa's not even listed on these major exchanges like Coinbase and Binance, right? That's just a clear sign right there, how early we are for Kaspa, okay? But in today's video, I just want to remind you guys to not lose focus on Kaspa, okay? So in today's video, I do want to talk about some other things. I want to show you guys some charts as well for Kaspa. I believe I have some charts, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, before I talk about all these things that I want to talk about today, I do, of course, want to give you guys an update on Kaspa. So Kaspa today, guys, okay? We did see Kaspa bouncing back up, okay, a couple of days ago. We did actually see Kaspa pumping to 8 cents, but you can clearly see ever since then, it's dropped back down to 6 cents, okay? And ever since we had this drop, Kaspa has just been pretty much consolidating, okay, showing sideways price movements at this level. So today, you guys can clearly see Kaspa still not really moving, okay? You guys can clearly see that, still holding at 6 cents. And as I told you guys many times, Kaspa below 10 cents right now, okay, below this level is truly a blessing to buy some Kaspa, right? It really is. Like, buying Kaspa above 10 cents, that was undervalued for sure. But buying Kaspa below 10 cents, it is super undervalued, okay? This is a great opportunity right now to buy into Kaspa, guys, okay? And remember, guys, we are here for long term. We're not here for short term. Don't lose faith on Kaspa, guys. Okay, I feel like the people that are truly losing faith for Kaspa and losing focus on Kaspa are the ones that haven't really deep dived into the technology behind Kaspa, right? I really want you guys to do your own research on Kaspa, and if you really dive in deep enough, okay, you will actually be very bullish for Kaspa. Like, honestly, I'll say this, okay, if Kaspa fails, then crypto fails, full stop. Okay, remember, guys, okay, if Kaspa fails, then crypto fails. It's that simple. Okay, it is very unlikely that Kaspa, okay, will fail. I really do believe Kaspa is going to be here for long term. Okay, and I truly do believe Kaspa in the future is going to be in the top 10, even in the top 5, even in the top 3, even maybe right behind Bitcoin, right? It is very possible, guys. So understand Kaspa today is slightly down 2%. Okay, nothing too crazy, still above 6 cents. So this is still a great time to, accumulate more Kaspa. I hope you guys are, slowly DCAing into Kaspa right now. The last time we seen Kaspa at about 10 cents was 23rd of February this year in 2025. So it's been a couple of months, right? So this is a great time to accumulate. I hope you guys, for the past few weeks, ever since Kaspa's been below 10 cents, I hope you guys have been DCAing into Kaspa. right? Today the volume for Kaspa was $74 million, nothing too crazy. The market cap, okay, has gone down. It's currently at 1.6 trillion, okay, so nothing too crazy. Wait, is that billion? Yeah, billion, sorry. But yeah, Kaspa, guys, don't lose faith. Okay, do not lose faith for Kaspa, like truly. Okay, so that is that. But yeah, as we know, guys, okay, the BPS is soon enough going to be changing for the mainnet. Right now, it's 1 BPS, and soon enough, it's going to be 10 BPS. Okay, and I will talk more about that later on in today's video. So the hash rate, okay, 1.17 exahash. The next reduction is in 29 days, and we just had our reward recently of 58 Kaspa. Now it's at 55 Kaspa, right? You guys can clearly see that. So I want to read this out to you guys because this is actually very, very interesting. Okay, and he says here, personally, I'm not a fan of Da Vinci Jeremy. As we know, guys, Da Vinci Jeremy, we all know who Da Vinci Jeremy is. He is the guy that pretty much told everyone back in the early stages of Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was worth, a couple cents, even worth $1 and a couple of dollars. He pretty much told everyone to buy some Bitcoin. Okay, when Bitcoin was at, $1 and whatnot. But not a lot of people listened to him. Okay, so he also said here, but I do remember when he urged people to buy Bitcoin at $1 and mentioned that not many would hold it. Was likely most would sell too early. As you probably know, the only project he ever compared to Bitcoin where he again emphasized that most people would panic during market corrections and exit is Kaspa. So if you feel like selling your Kaspa, go ahead. You don't need to hold something you don't believe in or haven't researched properly. And that's very, very true. It's really up to you guys. Because like I said at the beginning of this video, I feel like a lot of people are truly, losing faith for Kaspa. Like truly. Okay, I just feel like, I'm reading the comments. Okay, when I'm posting or talking about Kaspa, I'm reading the comments, and a fair few people are truly losing faith for Kaspa. Like I see them, okay, like a couple months back when Kaspa was pumping, they were bullish, but now Kaspa is having corrections. They're turning bearish, pretty much, right? They are losing focus on Kaspa. They're losing faith. But I'm here to tell you guys to not lose faith. Remember, we're here for long term, and understand, guys, Kaspa is not the only one that is dropping. Okay, as we all know, Bitcoin has been dropping. Okay, a lot of alts in the crypto market have been dropping. Okay, the entire crypto market is dropping. Okay, gold, I believe, is dropping as well. Even the stock market is dropping. Like a lot of markets out there are dropping, guys. Okay, so understand it is normal to see Kaspa dropping. Okay, it really, really is, guys. This is a great time right now. Okay, to buy crypto, right? It really, really is. I already talked about this in yesterday's video. So if you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, you should definitely check it out, right? But yeah, this person also says here, it's not about buying Bitcoin at $1. The question is, can you hold it? Okay, and that's true, right? Or sell for $3 and think you've won. Okay, Kaspa is not just another fast coin. It's a revolution to the new era of modern money. Study it, read the papers, and understand the fundamentals. Okay, and that is true, right? That is very, very true. Like, don't be like this guy right here. I don't know if you guys have seen this post, right? But this guy right here, Greg, okay, says, I wish I had kept my 1,700 Bitcoins at 6 cents. Okay, instead of selling them at 30 cents. Now, they're at $8. Okay, and this was posted in 2011. So don't be this guy, guys, right? Don't be like this guy. Don't be like this guy, Greg. Okay, imagine he kept at least, I don't know, 200 Bitcoins instead of selling all of them, right? Imagine that, guys. Imagine how wealthy he would be. And we should have the same exact mindset with Kaspa. I'm not saying, Kaspa is going to be reaching thousands of dollars like Bitcoin, okay? But there is potential that Kaspa can for sure go in those dollar ranges. Meaning, yes, Kaspa can reach $1. It can reach $2, $5, $10, and higher in the future. It is very, very possible, guys. And this is why I'm here for long term for Kaspa, guys. Okay, so it's really up to you guys. You guys can go ahead and sell your Kaspa. Go ahead. Okay, no one's stopping you but yourself, right? But if you really understand, okay, where Kaspa is heading down in the future, especially long term, you would not be selling your Kaspa. In fact, not all of them. Like, it's okay to take some profits out, okay? But personally, I would not sell all my Kaspa. That's just me, not financial advice, guys. Okay, always do your own research, right? So understand, as we all know, okay, 10 BPS, okay. So the crescendo hard fork update is coming, as we all know. 10 BPS is going to be on the mainnet, okay, going from 1 BPS all the way to 10 BPS. This is going to be a major upgrade for Kaspa. And as we all know, this is officially going to be happening in May 5th. Okay, I already mentioned this, okay, a couple of days ago. So May 5th, 2025 this year, right? So pretty much next month, pretty much in a month time, pretty much from now on, we're gonna see 10 BPS on the mainnet. Okay, so very exciting times, guys. This is truly the moment that we all, in fact, have been waiting for. So very exciting times ahead for Kaspa, truly, right? So Kaspa holders, okay, be ready for this, because this is going to be a major upgrade for Kaspa. Now, this person says here, and actually pretty interesting, I expect a supply shock as soon as demand for the Kaspa commodity rises. Only 9.5% of Kaspa are left to be mined. Basically, it became as scarce as Bitcoin. And that's true, right? The max supply, okay, Kaspa does have a max supply of 28.7 billion coins. For some reason, max supply, okay, there we go, yes. Okay, that was the total supply. Guess that was mine, and then max supply is right over here. Okay, so yes, it's correct. 28.7 billion coins. Okay, that is, you know, the max supply. Okay, fixed supply for Kaspa, and you know, as we all know, for Bitcoin, it's 21 million coins for Bitcoin. So obviously a huge difference right there. But yes, as we know, guys, Bitcoin is a very scarce asset. And soon enough, okay, Kaspa is going to be pretty scarce as well, okay? So be ready for that, guys. As we know, okay, when it's low supply, high demand, so obviously down in the future, the price will eventually keep rising, just like Bitcoin, right? Exactly just like Bitcoin. So that is that, guys. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I will keep you guys up to date on Kaspa, so stay tuned for that. But like I said, guys, I really just wanted to make today's video just to really like motivate you guys to not lose faith and focus on Kaspa, because like I said, you know, for the past few weeks since Kaspa has been dropping, man, I'm reading my comments, okay, on YouTube, I'm reading them on X. People are losing faith. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of negative comments about Kaspa, and people are, I'm not gonna lie, not a lot of people are gonna hold their Kaspa, and that's the truth. What can you do, right? Not a lot of people will be able to buy and simply hold their Kaspa for long term. Okay, but I'm telling you guys right now, the ones that do simply buy, invest, and DCA, and most importantly, hold their Kaspa, they are the ones that will make it. You guys will all be pretty wealthy in the future, okay, for sure. Okay, obviously it depends how much Kaspa you will accumulate, right? But I really do believe a fair few of us should accumulate at least 100,000 Kaspa coins, at least. Okay, and I really do believe down in the future, if you accumulate 100,000 Kaspa coins, you own 100,000 Kaspa coins, and Kaspa reaches, you know, the dollar zones, right, the dollar areas, right, you will be pretty wealthy in the future for sure. But of course, guys, this is not financial advice, so always do your own research. But that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Give a thumbs up, and of course subscribe. That is always appreciated. Thank you guys so much for the support recently. It's been absolutely amazing. Keep it up, and yeah, I will keep you guys up to date on Kaspa, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, appreciate all you guys, and yeah, I will catch you guys all in the next one. Have a good one.